state and local government. You know, it's just that way. He couldn't get his bill shifted around in committee until we had session today. So that's the fun thing about it. I appreciate y'all coming in at midnight. We have one item on the agenda today, and that's Senate Bill 231. So Senator Burns, you're up. You'll be witness number one. Now, don't be long here. Everybody's been, you know.
We're good. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman of the committee, I have Senate Bill 231. It's LC 472168. This is a bill that would allow a referendum by the people of Augusta and Richmond County to determine whether or not the mayor should have a vote in committee during the commission meetings. And the mayor already enjoys the privilege of voting in case of a tie. But there's an issue, and the issue is there's a 10-member commission, and when a group of the commissioners do not feel that that actions they're comfortable with the action, they choose to not participate. So they leave the room. So, for example, the resolution from the mayor requesting this legislation had the mayor and 5 members of the commission support it. But it could not be done at a regularly scheduled commission meeting because a member would choose to not participate, leave the room, and therefore there would be a 5-4 vote. The charter requires 6 members to pass local action. So, what this legislation would allow, the people of Augusta, Richmond County to hold a referendum and ask a very straightforward question. And that question is on line
49.
49. Thank you. Got to flip the page. 49. Shall the act be approved that provides the mayor of Augusta, Richmond County shall have the right to vote on all matters before the Augusta County Commission? That, Mr. Chairman, is the essence. I will be happy to accept questions.
Representative Marlowe, your button actually does work in this room. So, Representative Marlowe.
Senator Marlowe.
Yeah, I came across the hall, Senator.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. How flashback that is. Senator, I apologize.
I want to acknowledge that I've already expressed this to Senator today. He is the sharpest dressed senator in the Capitol today, and I complimented him.
Thank you, Chairman Ginn, to be relegated back to the lower chamber. You know, I thought
then all of a sudden,
I thought that was the
back
thing.
to
You
the
have
Senate.
to come to the upper chamber. You know, so. But I won't keep us here any longer than we need to be. Just my concern as it relates to this bill is just simply that changing the makeup of the commission and the voting power of the commission is a 10-member commission with the chair voting in absence of a tie. What does that do in relation to the balance of power for the commission structure already established as it relates to giving the mayor that power to vote?
In response, Senator, I believe what it does is it allows for the majority to move forward. If you know the charter of Augusta, Richmond County, there are 8 commissioners that are elected by district. There are 2 commissioners that are elected in what is referred to as a super district, so essentially four commission districts each. And then there's the mayor, and he is the only individual who is elected on a countywide basis. So I think what this bill does is it allows the commission to make decisions. Again, there's a lot of challenges. We've had some issues with making decisions and taking actions that are critical to the community, and we need to be able to move, we need to be able to allow the commission and the mayor to move the city forward. That's the intent of this bill.
And just my only concern, especially on a measure such as this, is it allows the mayor to have this vote potentially, not necessarily to break a tie, so the mayor doesn't have to work to get a majority. He just basically gets to say, hey, if you vote with me, I'll get you whatever you want. And so I kind of think that dilutes the will of the people, especially this is a consolidated form of government.
The interesting thing is this will determine the will of the people. This is not something where we are determining what it should be. We're simply allowing the people to decide what should be in their best interest. So I respect the will of the people, and I'm going to offer them the opportunity to make that decision.
And last question, Mr. Chair. Did the people bring this, or did an individual bring this?
The mayor and 5 commissioners brought this, but they did bring it with the support of a significant amount of the constituents. I'm sorry, say again?
How do they get the support of constituents?
This has been a part of the discussion in the Augusta-Richmond area for quite some time. Actually, it goes back probably 15 years. Mayor Deke Copenhaver was there for years, and there was discussion then. Mayor Hardy Davis followed him, was in office for 8 years.
The longer you talk, the more lights that flash up here on my screen.
Let's just shut it down. But I'm just saying, this has been under discussion for quite some time, Madam Leader.
Thank you, Leader. Said they, well, my lights went off over here. Senator Williams, you wave. Senator Robertson, you had enough discussion this morning to cover all your bases. Did you have a question?
No, I didn't really have a question, but when I was listening to the senator from the second talk, I was wanting to clarify. This does send this back to the people, correct?
It does.
I've read the question, so the citizens of the consolidated Augusta-Richmond area will have an opportunity to determine if they want their mayor to have that right or not, correct?
The senator is correct.
Thank you.
My time says it's 6 minutes after the hour of 7. Is there a motion? I have a motion do pass by Senator Williams. Is there a second? And a second from Senator Watson. That'd be the one from Moultrie, Georgia.
The handsome Senator Watson.
Yeah, said they, any other discussion? Please.
I just think, Chairman, on this measure, it's said general primary. We know that primaries don't have large turnouts of voters, so that if it was to have full participation and turnout, then that should be done in November when most people come out to vote to truly reflect the will of the people. I think by putting this in a primary, we're making it at a time when people don't turn out for primary elections.
As a consolidated government, I think that's when they elect their officials, is it not? As a consolidated government?
It is a consolidated government. I need to check and see when their elections would be, but I would like to just for the committee, this information. There's a legislation in the House that would allow the voters to vote on a C-SPLOS measure. And the plans are to put these two on the same ballot at the same time, and that will generate substantial participation. And I hope we have strong participation on both measures, both the C-SPLOS for the community and this issue.
And how much?
Athens, Clark County votes for everything in the primary, so that's when they vote in their elected officials. Yeah, and I think that's correct. But,
That's correct.
All in favor, please signify by saying or raising your right hand. Y'all are getting ahead of me here. I think we got two opposed. 4-2. You win your vote, sir. Our meeting stands adjourned. Thank you very much.